ready to tell the jury who really...
Hey guys, Fozzie here, and welcome to another edition of Fozzie at Home.
in an impossible
Well,
disguise.
I gotta say, you know, I think it's time I do another bad movie face-off. Now, these ones I'm doing are going to be kind of an unusual one, but these have two of my favorite comedians in it, one who I'm a good friend of, and I think that they deserve, like, their place in the sun. So, let's compare Cheaper by the Dozen 2 and Going Berserk. Now, maybe you remember 10 years ago seeing Cheaper by the Dozen come out. And Cheaper by the Dozen, the fourth one, was okay, but... Excuse me, but when some ding-dong decided to make Cheaper by the Dozen 2, it didn't quite work out. Cheaper by the Dozen 2, I think it really... first of all, I think failed miserably for the fact that it wasn't even, like, supposed to be taken in seriously, and was mainly made on the grounds that it was a cash grab. It's like, the character, Steve Martin is a funny guy. I said no, he's a good friend of mine, right? But this movie he made was terrible. I mean, it's like, and now the next movie I'm talking about is called, is one that hopefully you haven't seen, Going Berserk. Now, I like John Candy, and I actually like him enough that when I find a movie I haven't seen, I get excited. But this was not that movie. This movie was pure shit. I mean, I never once, when watching it, did I get anything from it. I mean, I don't even get what it's about. Basically, this guy somehow becomes, like, the king of the jungle. But like, and it's his journey all the way there. But it really doesn't just make that much sense. So what else I noticed about these characters is these characters are good guys, and I don't think they intend to be total pussies. But when watching it, all I can see them is for the big pussies that they are. I mean, first of all, with Tom Baker, what I see is, like, even when the bully, Eugene Levy, who we unfortunately have to watch 3 miserable hours of with him, is all the way on there for this long, and I don't even get why he's really that on there in the first place, as I don't even think he's that really even that guy who I'm supposed to find laughable. About the one good thing I did get from watching Eugene Levy was seeing the wife he's married to. And coincidentally, Eugene Levy is in this god-awful Going Berserk movie too. And only what I hate about Going Berserk is, like, well, let's just say what happens with Eugene Levy that makes me angry when Cheaper by the Dozen the opposite happens in Going Berserk. We never see him that much, and when we see him, he's really annoying. He's just one of the worst things. Eugene Levy is a talented actor. Why does he keep making these god-awful shit? I mean, I do not, and, well, I also find, like, the supporting cast in both of them to be annoyed. Now, let's take a look at Bonnie Hunt. Bonnie Hunt's a great actress, don't get me wrong, but I do not get why C was it. C. Okay, this one C's reprising her role from the fourth one, so C has an excuse. But I still don't know about, like, you know, why these awful people have to come on, and like it really also thinks that, like, even as mentioned, as much as I was annoyed by Eugene Levy's character, I don't even think they gave him a lot to do with the character. How could I do it? And then we got Hilary Duff. God, Hilary Duff was bad at the fourth one. Why did they get her to replace it? God, I don't even know why Ali Mills is in Going Berserk. There is barely anything out there, and like, I just even do not know what to make of this film. So, what's the verdict? Well, Steve Martin has been having a kind of a dry period lately. Like, even when I think, like, he's been trying to make movies, they haven't been good. And I found him a lot more funny before he made Cheaper by the Dozen. John Candy, however, gone on to make Splash, Spaceballs, Armed and Dangerous, Home Alone, and Rated Dragons East. And sadly, we lost him to a heart attack in 1994. But like, I think he would have been able to make a lot of us laugh for a lot more years. So I don't think that movie was too bad. Let's not forget, he also gave us The Great Uncle Buck. So I'm gonna say Cheaper by the Dozen does win this time, but Going Berserk, I think, could kind of, I think, be tied on the grounds, I think, that it had no business getting made. So, thank you guys. Arrivederci.
Where was he?